Yo, what it do, everybody? What it do? So, here to make a quick little video, doing a quick little news update. One day before opening archery only deer and turkey here in Texas. Also, I don't know why I waited as long as I waited anyway. I finally dug out all my gear out of the back of this junky shop of mine. Excuse that junky mess. But finally went back in the back there and dug out all my gear. And one day before a shoot, so I gotta let some stuff air out. Well, not really, cause I store it pretty good. So anyway, I'm gonna go through my stuff and show some of the gear that I use. There's only one set of gear or one manufacturer that I do need to give a disclaimer to. That's Hex Stealth Cam. I have to give a disclaimer to them because I've been accepted to their affiliate program. So just to let you know, anything I say about Hex, I was already going to say it regardless anyway. But here recently, they threw me on the team, I guess, and so I will get a little, if you order anything through Hex off of a promo code that I haven't set up yet, I will be getting a little kickback off of that. So just to let everybody know. But everything on thing else, I am not sponsored by, I'm not covered, affiliated with A3 Strings Archery. A3 Archery custom bowstrings. I'm on their pro team, so shout out to them. But I'm not getting any. I don't have a promo code for them. I'm not getting any kickback from them. I'm just on the pro staff. But other than that, that's it. So any brands that you see that I use, any manufacturers that you see that I use, I'm not getting paid from them. So I just wanted to be upfront for that and let everybody know. So I'll be giving my honest opinions on. I'm gonna give my honest opinion whether I'm getting paid or not. That includes Hex. So, just yeah, I'm not holding back on nobody. Just to let everybody know. So, guess I'll get to the news first. And the news is pretty much, I'm just going off of an email that was sent out to me today. And I'm pretty sure everybody that has a Texas license got this email. But if you don't have a Texas license, or if you didn't see the email and you didn't get the email, this is what they sent me. Archery opens September 28th, which I've been talking about already anyway. Archery only season for white-tailed deer, mule deer, and wild turkey. So you can get them dang on Thanksgiving turkeys. Get them all lined on up, man. Get them lined up. So anyway, open Saturday, September 28th through Friday, November 1st. That's archery only. That's archery only. It says refer to the outdoor annual bow hunting specific regulations, including types of equipment allowed for taking game. And if you look that up in the outdoor annual and you look up, like, say if you want to go to a public lands hunting park or whatever, public land hunt, sorry, not park, but if you want to go public land hunting, and you look it up in that book or on in the app, when you go to the actual map of the area that you want to hunt, like say I'll take for instance, because I'm going to try to shoot for Twin Buttes this year. It's up near San Angelo State Park, so I'm gonna try to go to Twin Buttes. So if I look up Twin Buttes on the app and it pops up the little map of the area and everything, then it gives you the description of the area, what you can and can't hunt there, and all the regulations that go with it. So like, just for an example, I'm not this is not a quotable statement, but just for example, like our archery hunt, it'll let you know what type of archery equipment you can use, from compound bows to crossbows to even air saber rifles that shoot arrows. So it'll let you know when you look it up when you're going public land hunting. And as far as private land, I'm not sure how that works. I'm pretty sure that PWD has something worked out with the landowners that they use as far as regulating the type of equipment that you use. But anyway, they're forecasting an exceptional whitetail deer season, which I already went through that last week. I read that article to you guys. That's pretty much it for the news. Just tomorrow's the day, y'all. If you're gonna be out hunting in tree stands, y'all, safety, safety, safety. Please harness up, tether yourself to the trees. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be in the tree for the first couple of weeks or so. I pulled out my ground blind. I'm just gonna ground blind because all that climbing up in the tree, man, and it's hot out here, dude. No way, Jose. Sorry, not happening. So I'm not doing all that climbing and stuff. So, but anyway, if you are climbing, you using tree stands, you using saddles like I do. However your climbing method is, whether you're using sticks, steps, whether you're using SRT, however, whatever your climbing method is, please, 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 please be careful out there. Don't hurt yourself. We want to see you next season and seasons beyond. We don't want you out there, you know, possibly unaliving yourself, falling out of a tree. So please be careful out there if you're climbing trees, and just be careful in general. Be careful, be aware of your weapon. You know, make sure that you don't have you're not pretty much walking around with an arrow already knocked and ready to shoot, and you just generally walking or trying to get to your spot or whatever, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. You can fall on that arrow. So keep your arrows quivered until you get to your destination and you're ready to shoot. Keep an eye out. Definitely keep an eye out for snakes, because it is still snake season out here, y'all. And Texas got some of the most vicious pit vipers around. So be careful and be aware of snakes. Pull out your snake boots, man, whether they hot or not. Like mine's, I got some insulated damn snake boots, and it's hot as hell out here already. So you know I'm gonna be sweating the feet big time. And I'll be going over those boots here in just a second on when I pretty much go through my gear. But safety, 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 y'all. Please be careful out there. If you're taking your kids out like I used to do, I'm gonna say used to. My son, he's gotten a little older now. He's going on 15, so I don't think he's really got time to go hunting right now. Plus he's playing basketball for his school and stuff, so he got practice and all that other stuff. So he's growing up. So my little sidekick that y'all used to see with me last year, if you follow me on Instagram or whatever, and please do go follow me on Instagram, you'll see my son. That was my sidekick. He was always out there with me no matter what. But if you're taking kids out, you know, please teach them safety and awareness, and be careful, and have some fun. That's what it's all about. Having some fun and putting some food on the table. You know, filling those freezers. That's what it's originally supposed to be. That's what hunting originally is. It wasn't a sport. It was a way of survival. It wasn't all this what we doing now to it. You know, technology changes everything. You know, but basically, it was a way of survival for us. So for those that still deem it as that, and they hunt for meat to feed their families, good luck to you. And those that hunt for sport, good luck to you. But have some fun no matter what. You know, no matter what. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into pulling out my gear and airing this stuff out and making sure everything that I'm gonna use is tweaked. Like I said, I already set my ground blind up, so it's already out in the woods already. So I can't show you that. I think I did a little short yesterday. Not sure. Anyway, I'll check in my video cache and see what I got in there, and I'll probably post that into a little short. But I did show my blind, or take a video or a picture or something of it, I think. I don't know. Anyway, it's out already. Man, what's up with the bugs? Yo. So it's already out there, and I'll be using that for the first couple of weeks. Anyway, I guess since my boots are close to me, that's first thing first. I'll start off with them. My snake boots. These are my snake boots. They're made by Rocky. They were Rocky boots. So I've had this gear. I actually brought all this gear pretty much kind of brand spanking new in 2020, 2021, I think it was. Well, not all of my gear, but some of my gear. I brought most of it brand new in 2021. I've had other gear before and just kind of let it go or lost it or whatever the case may be. I had a different crossbow than what I use now. It's always been a Bear, but it was a different model. I had a reverse limb Torx. That was a pretty cool crossbow. It was actually pretty cool. The only thing I really didn't like about it is the fact that the limbs were it was like super wide. So you had to watch out what you were shooting around because the limbs would expand once the shot went out. And I had a couple of mishaps with that, so kind of got rid of that. Got rid of that crossbow and ended up finding the one that I got, which I'll show you what I got. But anyway, I got Rocky boots, and 4 years ago, or 4 seasons ago, I'll say not 4 years ago, but 4 seasons ago, I mean, they've held up. They've held up to 4 seasons worth of me like slushing through creeks and slurping through mud and climbing trees. And the one good thing I did like about them was when I did decide to get up in trees, because I always keep it mobile. Try to keep it as mobile as I possibly can. So a good thing about that is I use wild edge steps, and they can kind of be slippery sometimes, and these things got a really good knobbies on them that kind of grip whatever even rocks. They were some pretty good boots. Still, like I said, I still use them pretty much early season during snake season. I use them. I got another set of boots from I forgot the name of them dang on boots. I don't know. I'll go grab them in a little bit here and show them to you. But anyway, I got another set of boots that I use pretty much during mid-season and rut, and they tie up boots. They're not zip ups. They got string. They tie up. They're pretty rugged and waterproof. Like I said, excuse the noise around here. I am up at my shop, and I'm out in public, so there's traffic up the street, noise going on, all kind of stuff going on. So excuse the noise in the background. Anyway, Rocky boots. That's what I use for now. I'm not a brand dish like that, so I use whatever is economical that fits my pockets. To be honest with you, if it fits my pockets, I get it. If it don't fit my pockets, oh well. It just can't miss what I never had. So I'll roll with it like that. But Rocky boots was pretty cool. The only con about these boots was the first year, they're supposed to be waterproof, and the first year I had water getting in the seams of the boot. That was crazy. But I ended up just spraying some waterproofing spray on them, and pretty much kind of fixed the problem. Never had wet socks again. So let me pull out one of my tubs, and in this tub I got a set of foldable little chair stools, one for me and one for my son. Those are pretty handy. They're pretty handy dandy. They kind of cumbersome to try to carry in and keep them quiet. I didn't do wrap around the legs. I wasn't wasting my camel wrap for that. But they are, I mean, even sitting in the blind, they are all right. They're not back breakers, but they're not back helpers either. So that's that. I got those from Walmart. They cheap. I think they were like $12 or something like that, 10, $12 or something like that. I don't know what they cost now, but that's what it was then. Here's my XOP Edge platform. This is the platform that I use when I'm saddle hunting. This is actually a pretty good platform. Really, my only con about this thing was the weight. It's kind of heavy. I mean, it's not that heavy, but it's kind of heavy. It's heavy enough to where you feel it when it's hooked onto your back, or if you got it, you got it strapped onto your saddle and you're walking in. It does pull your saddle down. I say that much. But this is an older model. They got a newer model, and then I think they got a lighter model that's out that came out this year. I'm one of those if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of dudes. Mine's is still working, so I'll probably keep on using it through the end of this season. I got it strapped up right now. I can't fold open and everything, but I think that XOP did a recall on these too. There was a screw or something that was wrong with it, but I do maintenance checks on my platform before I take it out and climb and get in it. So all my screws and stuff are still good. But I think if you do have a Edge platform from XOP, check in with them and see about that recall, because I think they did do a recall on these. But that's XOP. And once again, I am not sponsored by anybody. I'm not affiliated with XOP. Did I reach out? Yeah, but I'm not in any way paid by XOP. I guess I'll go through my saddle equipment because that's what's in this first tub right here. So like I said, I use Wild Edge steps. These are pretty good climbing steps. Pull one of them out. I don't have them wrapped the way the manufacturer suggests wrapping them and putting them in this bag. I got them wrapped differently, to each his own. Whatever feels comfortable for you is the way I live. So I got them individually wrapped. The way they usually have them is all the strings are kind of wrapped together from however many steps you got. I got the 5-pack. They got 5-pack and they got 10-pack that I know of. Once again, I'm not sponsored or paid by them, so I can't advertise for them like that. So you have to go on their website and look and see. But these are pretty decent steps. I like them. They work for me. That's all I can say. Can't speak for nobody else, but they work for me. I did have some issues trying to learn how to tie them up for a while. Getting them on the tree and getting them strapped in tightly and correctly without kind of slipping to the left or right. It took me a little while practicing that, but I got it pretty much for the most part. I'm not suggesting nobody go buy them. These are just what I decided to use versus climbing sticks, because I can take this and literally strap it on to my shoulder or rig it around my waist to fit on my saddle or however, or just throw it in my backpack until I get in and just pull it out of my backpack. That's pretty much kind of most of the time what I do. I used to kind of throw it on the backpack. Unless I go super mobile and I'm not carrying a lot of stuff, then I just sling this on my shoulder and go in. I think after all of these years of having it, like I said, I got this stuff in 2020, 2021. I think I finally slipped the zipper on this thing. So I had to order a new case. Anyway, that's that. What else is in here? Oh, it's blind material. So sometimes I'll go set up and just kind of throw a natural blind. I don't like pulling out my ground blind all the time. Sometimes, for the most part. So I'll throw one of these in my backpack, and when I'm mobile hunting, if I need to throw a makeshift blind up real quick, these work really well because you can stick stuff from the environment. Like you can use brush from the environment and brush this down and cover yourself up really fast. So I like to use that. Sometimes I'll take, depending on the day or whatever and how much I want in my pack, I'll throw it in my backpack. And I'll throw it in my backpack, and if I need it, I'll throw a brush together real fast. I'll brush that thing down so fast. Anyway, I got it in the case that my ground blind came in, which was a Rhino ground blind. Let's see here, my ground blind fan, dude. Oh my goodness, this thing right here in Texas is a savior. Hope I ain't leave batteries. No, I didn't. So this thing is a savior, man. In that ground blind, dude, I swear, it's super quiet. I mean, super quiet, but it blows just enough to kind of keep you. I mean, you still kind of break a little bit of a sweat, but you're not dripping like you just got out of a freaking shower sweating. So this thing is handy dandy. I think I got this from Walmart. No, wait a minute, where did I get it from? I don't even remember. Either Walmart or Amazon, one of the two. I think it was Amazon. Anyway, I don't know, the Odo Land is the name of it. I don't know. It was cheap, so I bought it and tried it because I got tents because we used to camp a lot. So I try to keep like tent fans and stuff like that. And then on top of that, this one has a light, which is super handy dandy too. Because when you're in that ground blind in the dark, you go in the dark and you can't see what's in that ground blind. This will kind of help you, especially in Texas, because you might go and step in your blind and you got a little friend waiting on you, a cousin or whatever you want to call them, a little slither member sitting there waiting on you. So this thing, it helps to light up the blind. At least long enough for you to check it out, check the blind, make sure ain't no safety hazards, snakes, and all that stuff. Notice I'm gonna say that a lot: snakes. Because a lot of people get bit here in Texas. So, let's see here, what else I got in here? A feeder. This is a Moultrie feeder, tree feeder. I don't hardly use this thing. People still. So I don't hardly use it. Radio system, I got a comm system for me and my son. We got radios. This is an extra one in our backpacks. Extra spikes to hold the ground blind down. Hey, my cooler. Got a soft cooler from Buc-ee's. Sometimes I slip this in with me in the summertime. Well, not summertime anymore, but early season, I slip this in with some cold drinks because it's pretty quiet, so I can kind of just throw this on my shoulder or hook it around my backpack and bring it in. I know it's more weight carrying in, but I'd rather carry that weight in and be cool and refreshed with some nice cold drinks and maybe some snacks or whatever than be out there trying to save some weight and be dying from thirst. So this is my little soft ice bag. So that's that. And that's that box. I'm not using anything out of there. Oh, and I like to keep my my different soaps and all that other stuff. Waterproofing, dead downwind soap. I got Ivory unscented. I think I done tried it all. I got Wildlife Research Scent Killer. I've tried them all. I really can't say one works better than the next. I just try to catch what's on sale. Just being honest. What else we got here? That's it for that bag. Or that box, actually. Slide over my other box. All right, so I know for sure I ordered these off of Amazon. I can't remember what the price was, but they're camera sticks. I use these for my trail cameras and my cell cameras out in the field. Got like 4 of them. 2 of them are already deployed. So yeah, I took some camo duct tape and wrapped them, and they work. Nothing really big, nothing to say about that. Super big. Here is some of my climbing rope. I think this is actually my my tether and my rappel rope right here. Had a little end of season accident at the end of the rope, so I lost my knot down here and I frayed the rope. That's probably another reason why I'm not climbing immediately either, because I need to order some new rope and stuff. So I got some nicks and scratches and stuff in this rope from last year. So I don't want to take any kind of chances of this happening while I'm in a tree and falling out the tree. So that's another reason why I'll be pretty much, for the most part, ground hunting until I order some more rope. Hand warmers, foot warmers. Keep a lot of those. Clothing for when it starts getting cold. I pull out my gloves. These are hunt work gloves. These are some pretty good gloves, man. I've had these for, like I said, about 4 seasons now, and they have held it down, man. They have really held it down. They're really, movable. They don't restrict your movement. I don't have to take them off to grab little things. I can grab little things with them on. These were some pretty good gloves, man. I have no complaints about these gloves. They did the job and they're still doing it. I think I'll probably this will probably be my last season wearing them. I don't have holes in them yet, but they're almost there to that point from being out in the rain and all that other stuff, and I didn't waterproof them that well last year. But they're some pretty good gloves, and that's Huntworth. I think I got those from Walmart, because Huntworth sells their stuff in Walmart. If you go to certain Walmarts, man, not every Walmart, you go to certain Walmarts that are in the outskirts of the city, right on the edge of where the country is at, or whatever you want to call the country where you live at, you can actually find some really good outdoor stuff at Walmart. Whether it's name brand or not, I don't know. It's up to you. Here's my beanie. Tractor Supply, where I got that from. One of my hoodies. So I guess I'm getting into the box that's got my clothes in there, because I'm starting to pull out clothes in here. All right, so this is my son's bag. He uses a Scent Crusher bag to store his clothes, which I'm pretty sure he does not fit this stuff anymore. A lot of the gear, clothing and stuff that we get it from Academy, because we got an Academy here in San Antonio. Most of Texas, Academy is in. Can't say for all of Texas, but most of Texas. Sleeping bag, or just in case I do like overnight campouts or deer camps. My gut kit. This is my gut kit. Keep all my stuff to gut and field dress animals. Knife set. And yes, this is a Uncle Henry brand knife set. They are sharp, they do the job. This right here, man, this little plastic thing right here, some people know what it is, some people won't. If you don't know what it is, it's called a butt out. This is the butt out too. So in order to keep yourself from slicing into intestines and all that other stuff before you start, or while you cleaning out your deer, is the best way I can figure out to say it. That's the start of your process. Before I field dress any deer, that's the starting process. And it's exactly what it says. When it says butt out, that's exactly what it is. So it goes in, you twist it, and it literally pulls a majority of the intestines out. If you can't if you over twist it, it's gonna get stuck, and you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna have to cut it out. So don't over twist it if you happen to get one, or if you have one and you've had that problem before, because I had that problem. So anyway, it twists and it pulls most of the rear intestines out. So you don't have to worry about tainting your meat. That's in my cut kit, or my gut kit. Quarter bags. These were on sale, so I bought them just to see how they were, and pretty much I never ordered anything in the field to use the bags yet. So I can't give you a yay, a nay, or a pro or con on any of these at all. But these are the microbial, damn, I couldn't speak, bags. So anyway, those are the ones I got. I guess the brand is Cooler Buck. It's the name, the manufacturer. Let's see, that's that. Get my butt out back in. I can't post links to anything that I got, because like I said, I got this stuff in 2020, 2021. The Uncle Henry knives, I think I got those from Tractor Supply. You can get those from Tractor Supply, but I go to Tractor Supply. Gut gloves, keep a pair of, I mean, some people use them, some people don't. I use them, because I always got cuts and crap on my hand from doing woodworking and stuff, and just clumsiness in general. So I try to cover up my hands when I'm dealing with biological stuff like blood and stuff and guts and all that other stuff. I'm not just running my hands through everything. It's not happening. There's too much crap going on out here, parasites and stuff we don't know about, for me to be just on some reckless digging some dairy guts out and end up getting sick behind it. Not happening. Anyway, that's my gut kit. I think I got a saw. I got a saw too. I had a couple of gut kits. I gave one of them to my son. I think his got the saw in it, the bone saw. But I don't use the bone saw anyway. I got a dang on sawzall. I'm not messing around hand sawing nothing. That's what they make power tools for. All right, here is my saddle. This is my saddle. I use the Dryad Dre. This is the one that's kind of like a hammock. It's not kind of like a hammock, it is a hammock. Pros and cons. I'll start off with the pros. The hammock part of it is a pro plus. But it can also pro plus your ass to sleep, excuse my language. It can pro plus you to sleep, big time. I don't know how many times I've been up in the tree and fell asleep when I pull the hammock part of it out and cover myself up. It's inevitable. It's just comfortable. It's like you turn into a baby again and you're being held by your mother, and you're in the tree and the wind is blowing and it's quiet and the birds are chirping. You're going to sleep. That's just that, plain and simple. So anyway, this is what I use. This is the pro part of it. This is literally the best idea that they came up with in saddles for me. Now, as far as their harness is concerned, this is the harness. I got the leg strappings inside the bag here because it's kind of a store carry too. But as far as the harness, they did pretty good with the buckle and all that other stuff. But the way this thing is literally a freaking arborist harness, and then they threw the Dre on top of it. So with it being an arborist harness, it fits like an arborist harness. So it doesn't leave legs. It pinches the legs. It doesn't leave a lot of room for the boys down there. Let me just put it like that. The boys that, you know, some of the guys that got you know, they kind of hang a little low sometimes. You know, this is not comfortable. It pinches the hell out of my damn pants, which end up pinching the hell out of my boys. So I wear it, but it kind of gets relieved when you put the hammock part on. So once you put the hammock part on, it kind of relieves it a little bit, but it still pinches like hell. I'm not kidding. It still pinches like hell. So I try to. It's not that many trees here in South Texas anyway that I can kind of climb like that. We got cedar trees and live oaks and stuff like that, and they don't grow straight up. They grow all kind of ways. So it's not a whole lot of trees that we can climb up, and then the ones that we do have that are kind of straight, they're usually no bigger than 4 inches in diameter. So it's kind of crazy, man. So I don't get to do a lot of saddle hunting that often. So I do take it out just in case I run into a tree that I see that I can get up, and I'm up it. But for the most part, there's not a whole lot of trees for that here in Texas or in South Texas. Maybe in North Texas, up there near Dallas and all that other stuff, Houston area where it's more water. But we're more like desert around this joint. Anyway, here's my kind of like a figure 8, but not. So I use this as my my rappel tool. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, this is what I rappel down with. Like I said, it's kind of like a figure 8. Made my own little daisy chain gear hanger. Prusik loops. My bow puller. Pull my bow up once I'm up. So most of the time, I'll be honest with you, I over carry sometimes. So I'll carry both of my bows, my crossbow and my compound bow, because since I'm mobile hunting, I don't know if I'm gonna end up in a tree or if I'm gonna end up on the ground. And if I'm in a tree, it's kind of cumbersome to saddle hunt and shoot a crossbow. So I use that pretty much for ground hunting and period. It's exclusive ground hunting. Because like I said, it's hard to find good trees here in Texas. Maybe if I was somewhere up north or something where they got pine trees, they go straight up or whatever, or trees, they go straight up, it'd probably be a little bit easier to shoot a crossbow out of a tree. But when you're in the tree here and the limbs curve like this and all that other stuff, and you already on a curve, you know, on a lean as it is, it's kind of hard to adjust yourself to shoot a crossbow. So that's where I use my compound bow at. And that's what this is. That's actually me on that picture. So when I'm in a tree, I use my compound. When I'm on the ground, I use my crossbow. Just no ifs, ands, and buts. So I take both of them in, unless I know I'm going straight to my ground blind. If I'm going straight to my ground blind, I don't take my compound bow. There's no sense in carrying that weight. Anyway. More extras for climbing. I got cinders, it's an Itoraki. I got the cinders and all that other stuff. I even got more cinders. This is kind of a cinder descender. Gloves. Throw balls. Prusik loops. This is just extras. Extra throw ball string. Extra, oh crap. I forgot I had another. I probably can go saddle in there this year because I forgot I had this whole another 75 feet balled up. And seeing that it's hard to find good trees to climb, if you can get 20 feet up in a tree, you doing the thing here. I'm not even gonna lie, that's because you're not getting no further up than 20 feet the way these trees grow. So anyway, that's the extra climbing gear. Because sometimes I might not this is kind of like my SRT climbing gear right here. Sometimes I may not take the wild edge steps and use the steps to climb. I may just SRT up the tree. Just depends. I practice on both of them because I never know what I'm gonna take out. I gotta flip my brain. My lineman rope with Prusik. That's usually wrapped up in my Dryad bag. Let's see here. Another clothing bag. So here's my dead downwind bag. Like I said, I use a lot of dead downwind stuff. Not sponsored by Dead Downwind at all, but they have some economical stuff, and I use them. HME, Hunting Made Easy, they got some economical stuff, and I use it. So anyway, this is my gear. This is my clothing bag that I store my clothes with overseas, off season, to keep them from getting scented in any kind of other way than the way I want them. So anyway, I gotta pull this stuff out. Hey, it worked. Anyway, I gotta pull this stuff out, kind of air it out a little bit today. Scent blockers, the shield. Oh man, I don't know. Some of this stuff I think is kind of overrated. I got a pretty good deal on this, and that's why I bought it. Like I said, I'm not a brand, so I get what I can for prices that I can. If it fits my pocket, I get it. If not, then. But this is supposed to be their the shield model for scent blocker, and I don't know as far as just keeping my scent down if it worked or not, because I go through I use a lot of stuff. I don't just depend on one thing to try to keep my scent down. I use multiple things to try to keep my scent down. And if it's sometimes in the clothing, and sometimes it's in the clothing, and sometimes it's not. And not all of my clothing is scent blocker, so like I use some standard mossy oaks. Standard mossy oak. This is Magellan. This is Academy's brand. This is my warm weather gear. So I got to go through all this stuff and pull out the warm weather, and then kind of start letting the cold weather stuff air out. I keep it in this bag, and I also keep scent disc in this bag. So it definitely smells like, I use cedar because we got a lot of cedar here, and I use earth scent disc, earth smell at the same time. So a combo of both, just to kind of, when I'm gotta store it over off season, and in this bag, this is what I use to kind of keep the smell smelling like outdoors. This is my all right, so this right here is my I don't know what you call them, baklava, or whatever you want to call them. This is my hex hood. That's what I'm gonna call it. This is the one that goes to my hex suit. So this is, yeah, I get paid an affiliate fee for them. So just to let you know, but this thing right here, man, I'll get to the hex gear in just a minute. Use a lot of mossy oak, because that's what you can get at Walmart. To be honest with you, Realtree and mossy oak, you can find a lot of these stuff at Walmart. I think I got these pants for like $5. And we do have some trees that kind of look like this. So depending on where you're at, depending on where I'm at or where I'm hunting at, I try to kind of go with the coverage area. So the pants. But this cold weather stuff, I would not be wearing that come tomorrow at all. I also have a ghillie. Got a brush ghillie. I didn't get the leafy ghillie. I got, because we got a lot of brush out here, so And this is the perfect time for it because the ground is still green, everything is still green, and I can kind of brush in really good with this. And also I can wear this and wear some shorts and a wife beater or a tank top up under this and not sweat to death. So that's a good thing about that. But that's my ghillie top. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen pictures of me in it, in the tree. So for all those that know, here's the ghillie hood. And I actually, yes, I do wear it in combination with the hex. I wear this hex one up under this one. Yes, I do. But that's mainly when it's cold outside too. So let's see here, Realtree. I think I got this from Wally. If you go to Wally at the end of the season, like December, January, you can get some really good deals on their gear, whether it's name brand or not. Even like scents and like I like to use the Magnum dripper, scent dripper, or the scrape dripper or mock scrape dripper. And I think I got one from Walmart. Was it Walmart? No, it was actually, I got that one from Tractor Supply, and I got it for like $10 because it was, season was over with. Doe estrins and all that stuff, estrogens and all that crap. The Doe PP and all that stuff. You can Walmart at the end of the season, that stuff goes down to like $5. I think, yeah, as a matter of fact, Walmart, one time I got a set of crossbow knocks, and I'll show them to you. They were regular $25. I got them for $5 a pack. Yes, I did buy every last pack that they had in there. It was like 5-6 packs, and I've gone through all of them. But I'll show you those. Magellan from Academy. Cool, hot, warm weather pants. I'll wear these if I'm not sitting in the blind. I'll wear these. They're pretty thin, they airy, and also they zip out into shorts. So you can zip out and turn them into shorts. Realtree belt. Forgot where I got that from. I think I got that from Wally. The case that goes to my ghillie with the pants. I'm not pulling out the pants. Ghillie pants are in here. I need to put the jacket back in there. More Magellan gear. Academy. I wear this in the ground blind. I know it's got the, people say wear all black, no breakup, and I mean, because they'll see the camo or whatever, but I don't know, I've had success in this shirt in the ground blind, so to each his own. That's all I can say about that. Booney. This is a Under Armour. The UA fell off of it, but it's Under Armour. You know I got that on the deal because Under Armour is way outside of my pocket as far as pricing. Like, seriously. Anyway, scent blocker rain jacket. It actually works. It keeps you dry as hell. It doesn't let too much water in at all. Undergarments. All right, into my Hex gear. So I got the Hex undergarments. This is stuff that goes under your clothes. As you can see, it is for real. It's Hex. But this is stuff you wear usually up under your other clothing, and then the pants. Early season, I really don't wear the pants because it's too damn hot, but I will wear the shirt solo. Because you don't have to have anything over the top of it. It's green, it blends in. It's solid color. But as far as it working, yeah, I think it works. It's just my opinion. I can't speak for the company at all, even though I'm an affiliate with them. I'm still not speaking for them. I'm just speaking from my experience. I even got the socks. I got to get a new pair though. It's time for a new pair. The socks really didn't hold up to wear and tear. for them to cost as much as they cost. Hex, they didn't really hold up to wear and tear. But I'm still holding on to them. I just wear another pair up under them. Yes, it does get hot. I don't have a promo code for Hex yet, so I can't send you to a link with a promo code, but you can still always go onto their website and order their gear and watch some of their videos. I think they even have a TV show, Hex TV or something like that, that comes on, I think it's Outdoor Channel, I think, not for sure. But you can find out more about them, just go to their website. Like I said, I use it, and I've been using it since 2020, 2021 season. And it works, dude. I done had deer walk up on me, man, so close that I can literally touch them. And I've had witness to that too. My son was out there with me one night, or one day, and we had a nice buck literally sneak up on us from behind because neither one of us was paying attention. He was on his phone, I think, and I was doing other things or whatever. I don't know what the heck I was doing. But anyway, this nice buck just walked right on up on to us, right in literally arm reach of me. But my son was kind of hiding behind the tree, side of the tree, so I couldn't see him. But he walked right up to me like it couldn't see me, and it was looking like it was looking through me, like it really couldn't see me standing there. So that was the day that I was convinced. And that was the day that I always kind of pretty much refer friends and anybody that tries to get into hunting. I always tell them, hey, look, if you're going to get out of all the gear that you get, you know, it's going to cost you a couple of dollars extra, but it's worth it to get some Hex. It's worth it to me. So enough about Hex. This is my clothing bag. Like I said, I got to go through here and start airing this stuff out. Even though it smells like cedar already, still need to get some natural scent to it. So I'll probably take it with me to the ground blind tomorrow. Nah, I'm not doing that. Anyway, I'll let it air out some kind of way. But that's it for my clothing. I guess get to the gusto, huh? Oh yeah, man, I got way more climb. I forgot I had extra climbing rope. So I could go saddle hunting if I wanted to tomorrow, but that's not happening. Not happening at all. The heater cushion, so when you sit on it, it gets hot. My son's backpack. All right, so we getting a little long-winded into this video. It's taking a while because I didn't know I had so much crap. So let me get to what's in my backpack and my weapons, and then we're gonna wrap it because we're going on to an hour for this. So anyway, I got a Tidwee. This is my pack, my hunting pack, Tidwee. Be honest with you, I was not impressed with this at all. For paying nearly $200 for a bag. I mean, when I paid for it, when I bought it, it had all the what I thought I wanted on it, because it's actually, supposed to be able to connect your bow to it and hang your bow off of it. But the way they got the straps set up, the way they got this little this pouch that's supposed to catch the bottom of the bow and hold the bow, it sucks, man. I had to cut it to fit the cams because it didn't fit around my cams. The straps don't stay tight. You can tighten them up as tight as you want to, but by the time you get to your destination or back to your vehicle, we're walking with that bow in your bag, it'll be it's literally hanging. The straps are hanging like you never cinched them tight. That was one of the biggest things that I didn't like about this thing. Another big thing that I didn't like, first season me having this, man, zippers start falling off. Literally, zippers start falling off this thing. So my side pouches, I don't have zippers for either one of them because the zippers fell off first season. Tidwee. I don't know, y'all want to do something about that for real. And then the cummerbund strap. I like it. I like this bag because it does even out the weight distribution because it's kind of framed a little bit. But I did like that much about it. You can't take the weight off your lower back if you cinch it on right. The side pockets, I kind of like the side pockets because I keep my little wind control, you know, my directional powder and stuff in one, and then the other one this is only on here because of target season or 3D target season. I usually don't carry this out in the field, but my other one I keep like tissue and insect repellent and stuff like that in it. Then the bag itself. So the bag itself has got a couple of pouches. A front pouch where I keep, you know, first aid kit. Sure, always keep a first aid kit, y'all. Keep one in your vehicle. Keep one on you in your bag because you never know. You might, you know. And then have some trauma stuff in it too. I'm not gonna go through the first aid kit. I got the basics in here with a tourniquet and all that other stuff. Because you never know. So keep a first aid kit on you. Hand warmers, foot warmers, hand warmers, a bunch of those. Scent disc. These is what I use to throw in my bag in between hunts and in between seasons to keep my clothes smelling like whatever. This one's cedar. You can also hang these. I hang these inside the ground blind with me too. Also, another trick, when you got a ground blind, you know, if you scrape the dirt in the blind or scrape the grass up or just get down the dirt and scrape dirt. You know, have your blind smelling like earth, basically. Have it smelling like dirt and earth. That helps with your cover scent big time. And on top of that, deer, especially bucks, they smell fresh scrape. So if you got a whole ground blind, inside of a ground blind that's pretty much kind of fresh scrape, they're going to be attracted to it versus repelled to it. So that's a hint that's a little tip that I use. I don't know if that'll work for everybody, and I know some people will disagree with it, but like I said, I try to use every angle I can for scent control, all the way down to smells and cover scents, and I make my own cover scents too. I do like to go gather forage stuff from the environment and make a concentrated tea out of it, and then I'll add like essential oils, certain essential oils to it to enhance the smell. Here's my other one, Fresh Earth. So Hunting Made Easy, HME. I keep a lighter in it, extra toilet paper, tissue, because out in that cedar, man, I'm always sneezing and nose running and stuff, so I try to keep a lot of tissue with me. I keep a machete. This one is a Camelus, and yes, I do use it. It works. It helps to knock it down little branches in your way when you're climbing. It also helps with animal control, like snakes. Because sometimes in one of the areas that I hunt, there's actually a creek there, and it has tree snakes. There's snakes that be up in the tree. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about leave the snake alone, let it live because it kills this and that. Yeah, well, if it's around me, I keep a pair of pruners with me just in case I gotta do some more pruning while I'm climbing or cutting out a shooting lane or whatever. That's on that side. I pretty much don't have nothing on this. Oh, my radio, me and my son. And then it's got a little admin pouch in the front where I keep my calls at. Keep all my calls. A buck call, wild hog call, emergency zip ties, night eye ties. That's pretty much it. Oh, and my gift from Total Archery Challenge, some fletches from Total Archery Challenge, or vanes, I'm sorry, Total Archery Challenge, and my sticker. Need to throw that on my case. Anyway, that's that in there. Then inside the bag is my Bino pack. Nothing fancy about that. I think I got this off of Amazon. The brand is called Terrain. You know, everybody be buying them Vortex bag, pouches and all that other stuff. I didn't have money for all of that. Now my ultimate Bino pouch and Bino kit, and actually front pouch kit that I want to get is through JX3 Outdoors. They got this backpack kit that comes with a backpack and your Bino harness and a rangefinder pouch and all kind of stuff. It's a whole, like, almost kind of like Eberly Stock's Recon kit, but they were out before Eberly Stock's Recon kit. But anyway, it's a whole pack system, and I want to get that pack system. Then that's when I'll be ditching this bag right here. I keep an extra carabiner on there to hang the bag sometimes, or just in case if I need a carabiner to come down the tree, an extra one or something that I didn't bring or something, I got an extra carabiner. And make sure that you use climbing carabiners. If you're gonna be climbing, don't be buying carabiners from Walmart and all that other stuff. I got this one from REI, and I got a set of these actually. Got a bunch of sets of these from REI. So you make sure you're using the climbing carabiner. Don't kill yourself out there, y'all. So anyway, that's my back. That's what's in my backpack. All right, down to my weapons, which y'all probably, if you got me on Instagram or you follow me on Instagram, you've seen these. If you follow me on TikTok, you've seen these. And I'm starting to actually put YouTube shorts out with me shooting them, so you've probably seen them before already. That's a lot of freaking hand warmers that I'm carrying. Jeepers. Anyway, we'll pull them out anyway. All right, so here is my compound bow, my vertical. It is Bear Archery. It is a Bear Archery legit. This is my not first compound bow, but first compound bow back into archery. When I got back into archery, I liked it because it was small and light, and the axle was pretty short, so I can get in the trees with it pretty good. But after shooting it over the past few years, it's kind of a little bit too short for me because it only limits my draw length to 30 inches, and I got long arms, so I need at least a minimum of 31 inch draw. That 1 inch makes a big difference. I'm not kidding you. It really does. And possibly 32 if I could get to 32. So I am looking for a longer axle-to-axle bow. They just came out with a new one called the Game Keeper or something like that. I think I'm gonna grab that because it's got a brace height that's taller, and I think the draw length goes out to 32 or 31 and a half, and I can use that. I am not a brand bish, but I'm not gonna lie, Bear is very affordable. It's a very good bow, mechanically and engineered, for anybody that wants to get into hunting and start hunting at an affordable cost. And I'm not paid by Bear. I am seeking to be on their pro staff, but I'm not speaking for Bear at all. So I don't get paid for them for saying this. I just I like Bear brand. I've never used any other brand. I've shot a PSC before. I did go shoot their carbon bow. What was the first carbon bow they came out with? I went and shot that, and I kind of fell in love with that. But I don't have $2,000 to be blowing on a bow. Just plain and simple. I just don't have it. This one cost me $400, I think, plus tax. It was Ready to Hunt, or RTH. Actually, you know, I probably spent a little bit more after I added some stuff to it. Like, I went and got a IQ sight at first. That thing had some problems. It was the one with the rangefinder on it. That thing was a flop. I spent a couple $100 on that and wasted my money on that. I ended up switching over to this HHA slider. I think it's the Optima. Then I got a new stabilizer for the front, because the one that came with it was a little short stabilizer, a little rubber stabilizer. I added some dampeners of my own. I ended up with this blue because they didn't have the color that I got sent the wrong color, so I ordered the black and green one, which would have matched my wrist strap, but I ended up getting the blue one, and once I saw it, I was like, you know what, I'm keeping it. I like it. So it is time for some new strings. I will not be shooting this right now. I got to get my strings ordered from A3 so I can get them swapped out. It's not accurate right now. It shoots, it's fine, it shoots. I can adjust and make it, but I don't want to take any chance of accuracy falling off when I'm shooting at a deer. Targets are totally different, but shooting at a deer, I'm not losing a deer behind that. So I'm not shooting this at the start of this season. I will be shooting my crossbow. That's my vertical bow, and here are the arrows that I use. Slash arrows. Not endorsed by that company at all. Buy at your own risk. They have deployable shafts, basically. I don't know why this shaft is not deploying right now, but anyway, they have deployable shafts. I'll show you on the other one. I got the heavyweight ones, the Magnums, and I got the Express, the light ones. But anyway, when you shoot them, they deploy. They're supposed to deploy on contact like that. So if you're using a standard broadhead, fixed blade broadhead, you basically got a hybrid arrow. If you want to do it that way, or you can run it like I run my Magnums. I run a hybrid broadhead. This Meat Eater, I think it's called the Meat Eater brand. I actually shot a deer with a doe with one of these last year, and I don't know if it was because my bow wasn't tuned up right or whatever. I didn't get a full impact on it, or I hit a shoulder. I think I hit a shoulder or something, and it literally, the arrow probably pretty much broke off about here. So about this much of it was stuck in her. And it didn't pass through. So I don't know if it was a malfunction on the broadhead. I don't know if it was a malfunction on the mechanical part of the shaft. I don't know. Can't tell you. So probably need to get a little bit more practice in on these. As far as deployment, like probably get some ballistic gel or something and shoot it and see what happens. Anyway, those are the arrows that I use for my vertical bow. Now down to the piece de resistance, I guess, the last bit of my stuff. Once again, I use Bear brand with my archery. So this is my Bear Saga 405. It's supposed to be rated at 405 feet per second. This is one of the first model that they came out with that speed. It's got a different name to it now. I don't know what the name of it is now, but it's pretty much the same thing it's the same crossbow all over again, just with a different name. Anyway, this is my crossbow. It's Bear brand, Bear X. So if you're ordering Bear calls their crossbows Bear X. So So that's their brand for their crossbow, Bear X. So if you get a Bear X, comes with scope and everything. I had a different scope on here before. I had a True Glow scope on here, and I ended up accidentally, to be honest with you, I accidentally ran over this crossbow. I had it on the back of my truck, and it fell off, and I ended up kind of running over it. I didn't run over the rail or the actual bow part of it, but I did run over the back, and I ended up having to replace my whole stock end. I had to replace the frame because it snapped, and it ended up breaking my scope, my last scope. So I went back to the original scope on here. Bear was really good at replacing, sending me replacement parts. So they sent me replacement parts. Yeah, I had to pay for it, but they sent me some replacement parts, and I got it back together, and it shoots just as accurate as it was. It's got a short axle to axle, and it shoots fast. I use Headhunter arrows. They work pretty good. They pretty much on point. You don't have to arrow tune them. I use these lighted nocks from what's the heck is the name of that company? Nocturnal. They were cheap. These are the ones I got from Walmart, so I got a deal on them. So they were cheap. But I use them anyway. This is a practice tip for the broadheads that I use sometimes on here, which are called toxic broadheads. I'll show you what they look like here in just a second. And outside of that, I use Muzzy, the Trocars. They're the hybrid Trocars, and they work really well. I've got a couple of kills with those. So I use what works, and I use what I can afford. Anybody that's brand heads and all that other stuff, do you do all you Matthews shooters and PSC shooters, because y'all was following Dudley and all that other stuff, and I see y'all unfollowing PSC. Now you're following Hoyt since Dudley went back to Hoyt. So they're just, come on, man, show some loyalty. Anyway, this is the stuff that I use. I'll probably show my broadheads at another time. I'm ready to wrap it up because I'm hungry and I got to put all this stuff up. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I want to hear some comments on what you think about some of the gear that I use, pros and cons. Some of the gear that you use, pros and cons. And that's all I can think of. So anyway, Black Predator out.